Hi everyone, this is Paulo Haddad, and in this video, we're gonna see the second way to connect OpenDSS with Google Colab. Uh, Last video, we were in the examples folder, and we talked about the first notebook we have here, okay? So in this video, we're gonna look at the second notebook. Let me open this guy here. And then let me open it in Colab, okay? So here we have it open in Colab. The idea of this example is how can we avoid building OpenDSS? So what I did, I'll show you in a second, but before that, look at the folder here. We don't have anything, it's connecting just simple data. So when you look at this notebook, the first step you're gonna do is to clone the repository. Okay, so now it's cloning py-dss-interface again. This repository. Okay, and in there, when it's finished, we're gonna find a folder called Google Colab inside examples, and in there we're gonna have a zip file. So I actually built OpenDSS Linux version in the Google Colab environment. So that version will work in your case, in your environment, right? So, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. Let's say if Colab changes its Linux version or something like that. So maybe we need to create a new version here as well so you can use it. But the purpose is that I'm going here to share this version with you so you don't need to build OpenDSS as we did in the previous video. And you saw in the previous video that we had to wait maybe a couple of minutes. So in this case, since I have it already there for you, we can speed up the process a little bit. So the first thing we do is to clone the repository as we did before, but now we don't build OpenDSS. We can go ahead already and install py-dss-interface. So now it's installing py-dss-interface into the Colab environment. So while it's doing that, let me just come back here and then Colab and then examples. Okay, so let's wait a little bit here to finish. All right, now it's already installed. One thing we need to do after we install it, we're gonna just restart Colab, okay? So let's do it. Now, while we are expecting in the environment, okay, the py-dss interface version that is in the environment, we're gonna place the Linux version in a specific folder. So I found where is it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get here this folder. Okay, let me try again. Okay, so you see here examples and then Google Colab, right? This is OpenDSS versions. I'm gonna get this file and I'm gonna unzip it. Okay, so I get that file and I'm gonna first just unzip it. Okay, so let's run this code. Is pretty much now unzipping all the files that I have. Okay, so now look at this. We have that folder unzipped here. All right, so here we have the version that we're gonna use. Then here in the notebook, we have the cell that has the purpose of making sure that the code name of the Linux version that we have in the Colab is the same we have here, Jimmy, I guess that's how you pronounce it. So when I run this, what's gonna tell me just one thing. The Linux version, the code name is Jamie, matches the OpenDSS version that we have here, okay? So in case it doesn't match, it's gonna give you another message, and then maybe you could try and see if that works, or you just come back to, sorry, just 1 second here. Just come back to example 1, and then you can build yourself, okay? All right, so with that said, I can do the same thing I did before. I can import py-dss-interface. I can get the IEEE 123 master. And in here, now we have to do something different. Before, I was just doing DSS equals py-dss-interface.dss, right? I was not using any parameter here. And the reason was that when I built OpenDSS in the previous notebook, I placed the Linux version of OpenDSS in the right folder that py-dss-interface would identify. Now it's not identified, where is it, right? So I need to tell it, hey, the OpenDSS version that we have is in this folder, pretty much here, okay? This is where we have it, okay? And the name of the file is this guy, right? And then I tell, this is the folder, this is the file, and now I can run it. I can solve the model now, okay? And I can see powers, for instance, okay? So before I finish the video, one thing I want to mention again, look at my courses. If you want to learn more about OpenDSS, there's the free course about the fundamentals, but py-dss interface is here. And I would suggest you, if you're starting with py-dss and if you want to learn more about it, I would suggest you to take this course. You can take the first 2 modules for free if you want to, but really this is going to give you the foundation for you to control OpenDSS using Python. And that's it, guys. In this, again, just to wrap up, in this video, I showed you that instead of you building OpenDSS in Colab, you can leverage the one I provide, but it might not work. Now, if you are a Linux expert, I'm not, and you want to reach out to me, maybe there's an easier way to connect things that might help users, just let me know. That'll be great. Again, guys, leave the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment if you have anything to say, and I'll see you in the next video.